Welcome back. Today, we're diving into one of the most sought-after and classic coins in American history, the wheat penny. These little treasures, minted from 1909 to 1958, are more than just pocket change. In today's video, we are counting down the top 10 most valuable wheat pennies, highlighting their rarity and market value in different conditions. So, whether you're a seasoned collector or just getting started, you won't want to miss this. Let's get started. First up, La Podcast, the 1953 wheat penny with a D mint mark. This little coin, though seemingly ordinary, is far from it, and it may surprise you just how much value it can hold today. Stick around to learn why this coin is making waves in the market. The 1953 wheat penny, particularly with a D mint mark, is a coin you don't want to overlook. But what exactly makes this coin stand out from the thousands of others that were minted that year? Let's take a deep dive into its history and features to understand why it's become a sought item for collectors. Let's talk about the basics of the 1953 wheat penny. This coin was part of the series first introduced in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. The wheat penny series ran until 1958, and while most years were fairly common, 1953 stands out in certain conditions. On the front, you'll see Abraham Lincoln's iconic portrait, designed by Victor David Brenner. Flip the coin over, and you'll find the two stalks of wheat, symbolizing America's agriculture, which is where this coin got its name. But here's where things get interesting. The D mint mark. The D mint mark signifies that this particular coin was minted at the Denver Mint, which played a key role in producing coins for the Western United States. While the D mint mark is common in the wheat penny series, the condition of the coin greatly influences its rarity and value. Let's talk about why a 1953 D wheat penny in uncirculated condition is such a prized find. Most of the 1953 wheat pennies that were minted are in worn or circulated condition. However, a true uncirculated specimen, that means the coin has never been used in commerce and retains its original mint luster, is far less common. The condition of these coins can significantly increase their value. When we talk about uncirculated coins, we're looking at those that have remained in pristine condition for over 70 years. There's minimal to no wear on the high points of the design, and the coin's original shine and detail are still visible. For collectors, finding a 1953 D wheat penny in uncirculated condition is a rare event, and that rarity brings a premium price. So, how much is a 1953 D wheat penny worth today? Well, the value of this coin depends on a few factors, including its condition and the current market demand. In recent years, the value of uncirculated 1953 D wheat pennies has been steadily rising. A coin in pristine, uncirculated condition can fetch anywhere from $575,000 on average, depending on the grading. Now, you might be wondering, where can you find a 1953 D wheat penny in uncirculated condition? Well, it could be hiding in your pocket change, but finding one in mint condition is rare. If you're actively searching, your best bet is to check reputable coin dealers, online auctions, and numismatic events. Websites like eBay and Heritage Auctions can be good places to track prices and find listings. If you're ready to sell your 1953 D wheat penny, it's important to have it graded to ensure you're getting its full market value. Grading your coin by a professional service will not only authenticate it, but also give you an accurate estimate of its condition and worth. So, there you have it. The 1953 wheat penny with a D mint mark is more than just a relic of the past. It's a valuable piece of American history that continues to capture the attention of collectors and investors alike. Whether you're adding to your collection or looking to sell, this rare coin is certainly one to watch in the market. Remember, coin collecting is all about knowledge and timing. The more you learn about rare coins like the 1953 D wheat penny, the better you'll be at spotting hidden treasures. Next up, the wheat penny 1 cent from 1946 without a mint mark, in very fine condition. We'll take a closer look at its history, features, and most importantly, its rare status and the big market value it holds today. Today, the year 1946 was a pivotal time in US history. The country had just emerged from World War II, and there was a sense of optimism and rebirth. The wheat penny, designed by Victor David Brenner and featuring the iconic wheat ears on the reverse, was in circulation for decades. In 1946, however, it marked the beginning of the end for this long-running design. It would only be a few years before the design was replaced by the Lincoln Memorial design in 1959. But why is the 1946 wheat penny so special, particularly the one without a mint mark? The 1946 wheat penny without a mint mark is a beautiful example of the coin's design. On the obverse, we have Abraham Lincoln, America's 16th president, facing right. Above him, the words, "In God We Trust," with liberty on the left and 1946 at the bottom. The reverse showcases the iconic wheat ears, with E pluribus unum at the top and 1 cent at the bottom. This coin was produced without a mint mark, meaning it was struck at the Philadelphia Mint, the only mint during that time without one. The sharp lines and detailed designs make it an excellent example of what numismatists look for when considering coin value. Now, let's talk about condition. The 1946 wheat penny without a mint mark in very fine condition is one of the key factors in determining its market value. A coin in very fine condition shows some moderate wear, but the details are still visible and sharp. You'll notice Lincoln's portrait is well definized, and the wheat stalks on the reverse retain much of their detail. As with any coin, the better the condition, the higher the value. Coins in lower grades, such as good or fine, will fetch less money, but those in very fine to extra fine or better condition can be worth a pretty penny. Now, let's get to the exciting part. Market value. The 1946 wheat penny without a mint mark in very fine condition is not as common as one might think. It's not a rare coin by minting standards, but in very fine condition, its rarity increases, making it desirable to collectors. So, what can you expect in terms of its market value today? For a coin in very fine condition, prices can range anywhere from $300,000. But here's where it gets really interesting. If you're lucky enough to find a coin in higher grades, like extra fine or uncirculated, the value could easily soar into the double digits or even higher. In fact, the finest examples of this coin can fetch up to $630,000 or more at auction. But why does this 1946 wheat penny have such value? It all comes down to condition and scarcity. While millions of these coins were produced, coins in very fine or better condition have become harder to find, as many were circulated heavily. Collectors are particularly drawn to coins that tell a story, and this one certainly does. As a part of a famous series of pennies, it represents the last years before the design change in 1959. Plus, the lack of a mint mark makes it a true piece of history from the Philadelphia Mint. So, if you have one of these coins or are considering adding it to your collection, what should you do next? First, get it appraised by a trusted coin dealer or have it graded by a professional service like PCGS or NGC to ensure you know exactly what you have. Then, if you're selling, you can find potential buyers at numismatic auctions, online marketplaces like eBay, or through a local coin dealer. Always be sure to do your research to get the best price. In conclusion, the 1946 wheat penny without a mint mark in very fine condition is a rare and valuable coin today, especially for collectors looking for high-quality examples. It may not be as rare as some other coins, but its historical significance and condition can make it worth a lot more than face value. If you're lucky enough to own one of these, you've got a gem on your hands. Next up, the wheat penny, also known as the Lincoln cent, was produced by the United States Mint from 1909 to 1958. The 1947 wheat penny was part of a significant era in American coinage. Just a couple of years after World War II, the design, created by artist Victor David Brenner, features the iconic image of Abraham Lincoln on the obverse and on the reverse 2 stalks of wheat, hence the name wheat penny. The 1947 coin was struck at multiple mint facilities, including Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. Today, we'll be focusing on the 1947 penny with the D Mint mark, struck at the Denver Mint. So, what makes the 1947 wheat penny with the D Mint mark so special? Well, first we have to talk about its condition. Coins are graded on a scale ranging from poor to mint state. with excellent being somewhere in between. A coin in excellent condition will have well-defended details and minimal wear, especially on Lincoln's portrait and the wheat stalks on the reverse. In this particular example, the 1947 D Mint mark is clearly visible, indicating that it was struck at the Denver Mint. The excellent condition means the details on the obverse and reverse are crisp with no major blemishes, and the coin retains its original luster. If you find one of these coins in excellent condition, you're holding onto a very rare and valuable piece of history. Now, let's talk about what collectors are paying for the 1947 wheat penny with D Mint mark today. While most 1947 pennies are common and won't fetch a lot of money, a coin in excellent condition can be worth much more. So, what's the big value in dollars? For a 1947 D wheat penny in excellent condition, you could see values in the range of $150,000, depending on the specific details and current market trends. But wait, if the coin is graded as mint state, or if it's in near-perfect condition, it could be worth even more, up to $200,000 or more in some cases. That's not all. Rarity plays a major role. Coins that have high demand but low availability in excellent condition, like this 1947 D wheat penny, can command premium prices from collectors who are seeking out the best examples. Several factors contribute to the value of the 1947 wheat penny with the D Mint mark. Besides its excellent condition, things like the coin's rarity, the number of coins still in circulation, and how well it's preserved over the years all affect the market value. Coins that have been properly stored in protective cases, away from elements like moisture, dirt, and temperature fluctuations, tend to hold or even increase in value. And remember, the more sought after a particular coin is, the more collectors are willing to pay for it. So, how can you find one of these rare, valuable 1947 D wheat pennies in excellent condition? Well, your best bet is to check through rolls of pennies from the late 1940s, visit estate sales, or explore trusted coin dealers. You can even find them at coin shops or online auctions. Once you've found your coin, remember that proper care is essential. Store it in a cool, dry place and use coin holders or albums to keep it in pristine condition. The more you take care of your coin, the more valuable it'll be when it's time to sell or trade. In conclusion, the 1947 wheat penny with the D Mint mark is a coin that holds both historical and financial value. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out, this penny is one to keep an eye out for. If you're lucky enough to find one in excellent condition, it could become a key piece of your collection with a significant market value. Next up, the 1956 wheat penny, specifically the one without a mint mark, found in the elusive black color condition. But before we begin, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you never miss an update on rare and valuable coins. Now, at first glance, the 1956 wheat penny might not seem like much, especially if you've come across several of them in your collection. After all, the 1956 penny is not considered particularly rare in general. However, when you add the condition factor, specifically the black color shade, this coin becomes a whole new story. This wheat penny, minted in 1956 without a mint mark, was produced by the Philadelphia Mint. But what makes it rare and even more valuable is its black color condition. How does a coin end up like this? Well, it's not natural wear and tear. This blackened look is typically the result of environmental factors, like long-term exposure to chemicals, air pollutants, or even the natural aging process of certain metals. As you can see, the typical 1956 wheat penny has a bright copper color, which is expected, but this black condition is extremely unique. Some people may think it looks like a coin that's been heavily damaged, but in reality, this blackened appearance can add value, especially when it's in a rare form like this one. The 1956 wheat penny in a blackened state is sought after by collectors who are looking for unusual and distinctive coins. While this specific coin might not be graded as mint or uncirculated, its rarity in this condition makes it a must-have for collectors with an eye for the unconventional. A coin like this can sometimes be considered a unique variation, and that's what adds to its appeal in the marketplace. Condition is a huge factor when determining a coin's value, but for this wheat penny in black condition, we also need to consider its historical significance. The wheat penny, which was minted from 1909 to 1958, is iconic in American coinage, and the 1956 without a mint mark stands as a reminder of a time when American coins had these distinctive wheat stalk designs on the reverse side. Collectors are always looking for rare coins, and the 1956 wheat penny in blackened condition can fetch between $700,000 depending on its specific features and overall condition. However, for coins that are in extremely rare or near mint black condition, some examples can go for even higher prices, potentially reaching $800,000 or more at auction. If you happen to have one of these blackened wheat pennies in your collection, or if you're thinking of adding one to your inventory, make sure you're aware of the current market trends. Online coin dealers, auctions, and even local coin shops can help you get a sense of its value, but always keep in mind that the rarity of a coin like this can lead to unexpected price fluctuations. Before we wrap up, let's take a quick moment to talk about how you can identify the blackened condition of these coins. Unlike regular dirt or corrosion, black coins typically have an even, deep, dark tone. The color change can sometimes even enhance certain details, like the wheat design, which might stand out more in high-contrast lighting. To sum it all up, the 1956 wheat penny without a mint mark in black color condition is a rare and highly desirable piece for any serious collector. Its market value can be significantly higher than the standard 1956 penny due to its unique appearance and scarcity. If you find one or already own one, make sure to have it evaluated by a professional. It could be worth far more than you think. Next up, a rare gem from the past, the 1939 wheat penny without a mint mark in uncirculated condition. Not only does this coin hold a significant place in history, but it also has some serious market value in today's coin community. So let's dive right in and explore why this 1939 wheat penny is one of the most sought-after coins in the market. First, let's take a look at the coin itself. The 1939 wheat penny, designed by Victor David Brenner, features the iconic wheat stalks on the reverse with Abraham Lincoln's portrait on the obverse. But what sets this particular coin apart from the rest is its condition. Uncirculated. Now, what do we mean by uncirculated? In coin grading, uncirculated refers to a coin that has never been used in circulation, meaning it retains its original mint luster, sharp details, and no signs of wear. This is an important factor in determining the coin's market value. In fact, uncirculated coins are considered the highest grade a coin can achieve. Coins like the 1939 wheat penny, especially when in uncirculated condition, are incredibly rare. When you have a coin that's almost 100 years old and has been preserved in such remarkable shape, it's highly valued by collectors and investors. The absence of a mint mark means this coin was minted at the Philadelphia Mint, and its pristine condition only adds to its desirability. So, what is the current market value of a 1939 wheat penny in uncirculated condition? Well, in recent years, this coin has experienced a significant increase in value. While most 1939 wheat pennies are worth $230,000, or a couple of dollars in circulated conditions, the uncirculated 1939 can fetch anywhere between $400,000 or even higher, depending on its grade and overall appeal. At auction, the price can go even higher, especially if it's a rare find or if there's a bidding war among collectors. For example, in top-tier uncirculated condition, it has been known to sell for upwards of $100 or more in certain cases. That's because uncirculated versions of this coin are much rarer and highly coveted by those looking to complete their collections. Looking at the historical trends, the value of the 1939 wheat penny has been steadily rising. This increase is mainly due to its age, rarity, and the fact that the demand for high-quality, uncirculated coins continues to grow. Collectors and investors alike are always on the lookout for coins with great potential for appreciation over time. Having a coin like the 1939 wheat penny in uncirculated condition is really exciting. It's not just about the value, it's about owning a piece of history. The fact that this coin has survived nearly a century without significant wear or damage makes it incredibly special. Of course, the 1939 is just one of many important coins in the wheat penny series, but it stands out for its perfect blend of rarity, condition, and historical significance. As you can see, owning these pieces isn't just about the financial aspect. It's about appreciating the story they tell and the legacy they carry. So, whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out, the 1939 wheat penny without a mint mark in uncirculated condition is a fantastic addition to any collection. Its market value is steadily rising, and with its unique combination of rarity and quality, it's sure to be a sought-after piece for years to come. Next up, the 1943 wheat steel penny. But there's a twist. We'll be focusing on this unique coin in a black color shade condition, which could significantly impact its value today. So, if you're a collector or simply curious about rare coins, make sure to stick around till the end of the video. The 1943 wheat steel penny is part of a very specific and historic year in US coinage. Unlike most pennies, this year's coin was struck using steel rather than the usual copper. This was due to a copper shortage during World War II, as the government needed copper for ammunition and other wartime materials. So, in 1943, the US Mint turned to steel for the pennies, which were coated with a thin layer of zinc for durability and a silvery appearance. However, that wasn't the only change. The coin also features the famous wheat ears design, created by Victor David Brenner. The reverse side displays 2 ears of wheat, which is why these pennies are often called wheat pennies. These coins were in circulation from 1909 to 1958, but the 1943 steel variant stands out due to its material and the historical context behind it. Now, what makes the 1943 wheat steel penny we're talking about today even more rare is its black color shade. Normally, steel pennies tend to have a shiny, silvery appearance, but in some cases, coins experience oxidation or environmental factors that cause them to darken over time. The result is a unique blackened shade, which is incredibly rare for this type of penny. This darkened shade could be caused by various factors, including exposure to certain chemicals, high humidity, or even time spent buried in the earth. While this blackened effect doesn't diminish the coin's historical value, it does add an intriguing aesthetic that many collectors find fascinating. When it comes to rarity, the 1943 wheat steel penny in black color shade condition is highly sought after by collectors. As one of the most famous era coins in US history, the steel penny itself already holds a certain level of mystique, but a blackened version takes that to a whole new level. The fact that these coins are so scarce in this condition makes them even more desirable to collectors. Collectors are always looking for unique, rare finds that stand out in their collection, and a 1943 blackened wheat penny certainly fits that description. Because of its rarity, demand for this coin in good-to-fine condition has surged, and some lucky sellers have seen their coins fetch incredible prices at auctions. So, how much is this coin worth in today's market? If you were lucky enough to have a 1943 wheat steel penny in black color shade, you could be sitting on a significant asset. The value of this coin fluctuates depending on several factors, including its condition, rarity, and how much demand there is at the time of sale. In general, a 1943 steel penny in typical condition can range from $300,000 to around $500,000 in average condition. However, in excellent condition, it could fetch up to $700,000 or more. But when it comes to a black color shade 1943 wheat steel penny, its value can be much higher. At auction, coins with unique color shades, especially when it comes to the steel pennies, have been seen selling for anywhere from $1 million, depending on the market's current interest in this rare phenomenon. If you find one in exceptionally good condition, you might even see prices hit $1.5 million or more. But why does the black color shade of the 1943 wheat steel penny increase its value? The answer lies in rarity and collector interest. Coins like these, which show clear signs of natural aging and unique characteristics, have a special place in the hearts of serious collectors. The combination of historical significance, a wartime issue, and the uncommon black color shade gives this coin an added layer of intrigue. Moreover, these coins are often viewed as a historical artifact from a pivotal time in US history. For those interested in World War II memorabilia, having a piece of currency from that era adds a tangible connection to the past. In conclusion, the 1943 wheat steel penny without a mint mark in black color shade condition is a rare and highly valuable find today. Whether you're a collector searching for this elusive coin or you simply appreciate the historical significance behind it, the blackened 1943 wheat penny is sure to hold a special place in the world of numismatics. Next up, the 1916 wheat penny. But this isn't just any 1916 penny. This is a rare gem in excellent condition, and its value today will definitely surprise you. Let's start with the basics. The 1916 wheat penny features the famous portrait of Abraham Lincoln on the obverse, designed by Victor David Brenner. Known for its simplicity and elegance, this coin represents the early years of the Lincoln series, which began in 1909. But what makes the 1916 wheat penny so special is its age and the fact that it lacks a mint mark. On the reverse side, you'll find the well-known wheat stalks, which were designed to symbolize the country's agricultural roots. Above them, the words United States of America and 1 cent. It's a coin that speaks to America's history, but as we know, its rarity and condition are what make it truly valuable today. This particular 1916 wheat penny we're discussing today is in excellent condition. In numismatic terms, excellent condition means it has minimal wear and retains much of its original details and sharpness. A coin in this state has the potential to be highly valuable, especially when you consider the rarity of this particular year. In 1916, the US Mint produced over 200 million pennies. But what makes this coin rare is the fact that it was struck without a mint mark. In that year, most pennies were struck at the Philadelphia Mint, which typically did not use a mint mark. However, the lack of a mint mark and the coin's age make it a rare find, especially in excellent condition. Now, let's talk value. A 1916 wheat penny in excellent condition can command quite a price on today's market. Depending on the exact grade and the level of preservation, these pennies can range from $800,000. Coins from the early 20th century, like the 1916 wheat penny, have seen significant value appreciation over the years. The excellent condition of a 1916 penny, combined with the rarity of the year, makes it a highly desirable coin for collectors. At auction, prices can soar, especially when the coin is certified by reputable grading companies. In recent years, high-grade 1916 wheat pennies have been known to sell for upwards of $1 million or more, and for an uncirculated version, the price could climb even higher, sometimes exceeding $2 million, but it all depends on the condition and the demand within the market. In India, grading is a critical factor here. When it comes to rare coins like the 1916 wheat penny, getting the coin professionally graded can make all the difference in determining its value. Coins graded by major services like the Professional Coin Grading Service or the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation will give buyers confidence in the coin's authenticity and condition. If you have a 1916 wheat penny in excellent condition, you may be sitting on a small fortune. The demand for rare coins is steadily increasing, with online platforms and coin auctions bringing together collectors from all over the world. So, what's the takeaway? If you come across a 1916 wheat penny in excellent condition, you could have a very valuable coin on your hands. Whether you're a seasoned collector or someone just starting in the world of numismatics, this coin is definitely one to keep an eye on. Next up, the 1955 wheat penny with a D mint mark in red color condition. This little piece of history is not only rare, but is also worth big money in today's market. So, let's explore why this coin is so coveted and how much it can fetch in today's coin market. First off, let's take a quick look at the history behind the 1955 wheat penny. The wheat penny, also known as the Lincoln cent, was produced by the US Mint from 1909 to 1958. It features Abraham Lincoln on the obverse, designed by Victor David Brenner, and 2 stalks of wheat on the reverse, designed by Felix Schlag. The 1955 penny was part of the final years of the wheat penny series, and it remains one of the most sought-after coins among collectors. Now, let's talk about the mint mark, the D mint mark. This mark indicates that the penny was struck at the Denver Mint. Coins minted in Denver, especially in certain years, can often carry higher premiums due to lower production numbers or unique characteristics. So, this particular penny is already one step ahead in terms of rarity and desirability. And what makes this specific 1955 wheat penny even more special is its red color condition. You see, coin collectors grade coins based on their appearance, and one of the most coveted conditions for a coin like this is the red RD grade. A coin in red condition is essentially a coin that retains its original mint luster, appearing as bright and new as the day it was minted. These coins are in outstanding condition, free of any significant wear, and can make a huge impact in the market. Why is this coin so rare and valuable today? It's a combination of several factors. First, the overall rarity of the 1955 wheat penny, especially in red condition, makes it stand out. While millions of pennies were minted in 1955, only a fraction of those remain in pristine red condition today. The passage of time, circulation wear, and environmental factors have taken their toll on most of them, leaving only a select few in excellent shape. Add to that the demand from collectors looking for pristine coins to complete their collections, and you've got a perfect storm of rarity and desirability. So, let's take a look at how much this rare coin is worth in today's market. Now, let's get to the exciting part, the value of the 1955 wheat penny with a D mint mark in red color condition. If you're lucky enough to own one of these coins, you're sitting on a treasure. The value of a 1955 wheat penny in red condition can vary depending on its grade, but even a coin in excellent red condition can be worth anywhere from $400,000. In fact, at auctions, 1955 wheat pennies in red condition have sold for over $700,000, with some reaching even higher prices when they are in mint state. Coins in this condition are often bid on heavily by collectors looking to add an uncirculated gem to their collection. So, if you find a 1955 wheat penny with a D mint mark in red condition, it could very well be worth much more than you expect. So, how can you find one of these rare 1955 wheat pennies in red condition? First, check your change. You never know when you might come across one in circulation. Second, check your existing collection for any potential gems. If you have any 1955 pennies laying around, give them a close inspection, especially if they are in mint condition with a bright red hue. If you're looking to buy one, be sure to check reputable coin dealers or online auction sites. And remember, coins in red condition are usually more expensive, so keep that in mind when making your purchase. To sum it all up, the 1955 wheat penny with a D mint mark in red color condition is one of the most sought-after coins in the market today. Its rarity, combined with its excellent condition, makes it a valuable treasure for coin collectors. Whether you're a seasoned collector or a newcomer, this coin should definitely be on your radar. So, check your collections, keep your eyes open, and, who knows, you might just find a hidden gem. Next up, the 1952 wheat penny with a D mint mark in good condition. If you're a fan of rare and valuable coins, then you'll definitely want to stick around because this one might just surprise you. We'll explore its history, rarity, and most importantly, its market value today. The 1952 wheat penny is part of the famous series that graced U.S. currency from 1909 to 1958. Designed by the talented Victor David Brenner, this coin is instantly recognizable for its depiction of Abraham Lincoln on the obverse and the iconic wheat stalks on the reverse. But what makes the 1952 D edition stand out? Let's break it down. First, let's talk about the mint mark. The D mint mark signifies that this particular penny was struck at the Denver Mint. This is important because coins from different mints can sometimes have varying rarities and values. Now, 1952 wasn't a year for massive mintage, but it wasn't exactly a low mintage either. The total mintage of the 1952 penny was over 1 billion coins across all mints, but that doesn't mean all of them are in great condition today. While many 1952 wheat pennies are in poor condition due to wear and tear over time, the key to this coin's market value lies in its condition. Today, we're focusing on a 1952D in good condition. But what exactly does that mean? A good grade coin typically shows significant wear, but the main features of the design, like the wheat stalks and Lincoln's likeness, are still visible. While it might not be the sharpest example of the 1952D wheat penny, it's still highly collectible, especially for those who appreciate the history and rarity of these classic pieces. But what does all of this mean in terms of value? In general, a 1952D wheat penny in good condition can be worth anywhere from $70,000. However, the market for rare coins has been skyrocketing recently, and depending on the buyer, you might see prices going higher for well-preserved examples, or ones with specific provenance. Keep in mind, though, that rarity doesn't always mean that every coin is worth a fortune. It's all about the condition and the demand from collectors. And now, let's talk about rarity. While the 1952D isn't as rare as some of the other pennies from the 1940s or earlier, the true rarity of this coin comes from its condition and the increasing demand for classic US coins. As time goes on, more of these coins get lost to wear, damage, or even being melted down for scrap metal. This is why coins in good or better condition are becoming more valuable. Recently, auctions have seen 1952D wheat pennies in good condition sell for around $100,000, depending on how well the coin has been preserved. But if you're lucky enough to come across a 1952D wheat penny in better condition, say in fine or extra fine, your coin's value could easily exceed $200,000 or even more. Rare finds in top condition could fetch prices upwards of $300,000 or even higher at auction, especially if you're dealing with a coin that's part of a complete set or collection. The 1952D wheat penny, while not as rare as some of its older counterparts, still holds a place in the hearts of collectors. It's a great addition for anyone looking to complete a set of wheat pennies, and its value is only going to rise as fewer and fewer of these coins remain in good condition. So, what makes this coin worth pursuing in today's market? It's all about the rarity of coins in good condition. The 1952D may not be the rarest penny out there, but it's a coin that speaks to collectors who value the history and the artistry behind US currency. Plus, with the growing interest in vintage coins, this penny might just appreciate in value as time goes on. Whether you're a seasoned coin collector or just starting your collection, the 1952D wheat penny in good condition is a coin you'll want to keep your eye on. Its market value, while modest today, has the potential for growth as demand for rare coins continues to increase. Thanks for joining us in today's deep dive into the 1952D wheat penny in good condition. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about the world of rare coins, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss out on our future videos. And if you have any rare coins you're curious about, let us know in the comments below. We might just feature them in an upcoming video. Until next time, happy hunting and keep collecting.